I'd like to encourage you, if you like what you see and you're finding benefit in it, please hit the like and click on subscribe, and we'll be glad to have you along with us. We'll let you know when we're putting more videos up that way. Thank you. Lateral work is intriguing and beneficial. I feel like that if we're going to ask a horse to do something that's not really a natural move for them, you don't see too many horses just going sideways unless there's something wrong with them outside. So we're teaching them to do this stuff because we think it's neat, or we think it's you know, we got to do it for a contest or whatever. But anyway, if we can get a horse to understand that when he feels pressure, if he'll just move away from that pressure, it's going to leave, and it's as simple as that. So if I want a horse to travel in, I think the dressage people would call it a half pass. I call it the Teasley Crabtree. And you know, there's a big story behind the Teasley Crabtree, but the half pass or the Teasley Crabtree is a traveling forward with the horse looking to the left and hip moving to the left and shoulders slightly to the right. So we've got it. I've just moved my leg back just slightly, and what it's doing is moving the hip to the left. Now with my hand, I'm helping this horse to look to the left. And you see, I came forward about 6 foot there in those soft steps, and the forward motion keeps the horse from banging his legs together when he does it. So we're setting the stage where it should be just as easy for a horse to walk in this manner as it would be for him to walk straight forward. So what are the elements that we need to get a horse to do that? And by the way, this is a very beneficial maneuver to teach any horse, because it is your canter departure. It is, you know, just about anything that you want to do with a horse, you need to have that kind of body control. You got control of the shoulders, control of the neck, control of the face, control of the hips. All of it comes together in this. Not that this is an end-all thing by any means. This is just one maneuver that will implement a lot of control with the whole horse. So what is needed? First, we need forward motion. We've got to have forward motion. Next thing that we need hip control. So we need to be able to set the stage to move that hip when we want to, the direction we want to, and the speed we want to, both ways. So that is, well, look, it's a turn on the forehand. You know what? We also teach that turn on the forehand in our groundwork. Now then, what else do we need? We need lateral. We need the horse moving his front end away from that outside leg as well. So there's a turn on the haunches. It needs to be both ways. So now then, if I add forward motion, hip control, front end control, all together, I'm looking where I want to go. I've got my seat bone on the left side of this horse's spine. I've got my right seat bone in the center of his spine. And I'm probably going to be loaded on that center, on that right seat bone, right in the center of his spine, more so than the outside, but I'm setting to the outside. And then I'm looking out there, and I'm asking, he's backing up there, so that I'm missing forward motion. So I've got to have forward motion, so both legs are involved. Both legs are involved. I'm going to get forward. There we go. Now then, ask him to just step away. Now he's leading with his hip a little bit, so I need to address the front end. Don't back up. Go forward. go forward. He's wobbling like he's drunk here. He's just trying to find what I want. That's okay. That's why this ain't the horse maneuver. This is a rider maneuver. So it's up to the rider to set the stage to help that horse to find what we want. Set up there, and when that horse sees your picture, like he's seeing my picture right now, then soften up with your hand, soften up with your leg, so that the horse can do that without you pressing on them. If I ask this horse to move his hip to the right, look to the left, hip to the left, look to the left, and he's going forward, my leg comes off, I'm just helping to keep his attention in the direction that I want him to go. So the point that I'm trying to get to here with you is, when you implement all those things, and you get all that working in your mind, and you feel through the seat of your pants that horse is doing what you want, it's your job to let that horse feel complete release in that moment, so that he says, oh, this is pretty nice. I don't mind doing this. And you know, that's in a nutshell the way I do everything with a horse, is just set it up. I know exactly what I want the horse to do. I wait on that to happen, and when that happens, they find that free and almighty release. That's the most important thing. So, thank you.